Let's talk gear. Today I've got a Vintage Vibe Deluxe. It's a 73 key. Let's dive right in. And here it is. This is a 73 key. I just mentioned that. It's got Stratosphere Black, but the finish has a nice, beautiful teal tint to it, and it's great. I've loved this thing. I've used it on a couple gigs. Um, I'm not going to go over every feature. One of the main things I want to do today is highlight the technology. Vintage Vibe has patented this, what they call variable voice control. And if you know anything about early Rhodes, when they were producing them, oftentimes, even with the same exact build, the same exact model, the tone could vary a little bit from one owner to the next, because you could adjust that tone by going in and changing the distance between the tines and the pickups. So what this allows them to do is to do it all the way across the key bed equally without having to dive in, instantly happening in real time on the pickups. And in fact, specifically, I think what's happening is this is tied in to what they call the pickup rail, and this changes the level of that pickup rail. And it's wonderful. If you don't know what that means for the sound, it means on this far left, it's picking up just the pure fundamental tone. And as you make your way to the right, the it starts to pick up the what they call the overtones, and you get what's in effect kind of like the harmonics on a guitar. I'm running this, by the way, through an effects pedal. It's a Walrus Audio Lore. Take that off. So yeah, fundamental all the way up to the pure harmonics, and then you have anywhere in between. I find somewhere around 6 or 7 to be kind of the sweet spot. One of the things that's really endearing to me anyways about these instruments is that bell-like quality you can get on the attack. Traditionally, I bring it up by adjusting the highs. There it is. So yeah, it's gorgeous. I thought for a second I would just play for you. I have a tune called On a Clear Day. It's pulled directly from a Bill Evans transcription. However, I need to pull out of it just to do my own solo. Turn the lore back on. Mine also has stereo effects, send receive. That's how I'm getting the lore in. And I think it's important to note that that send receive goes through the signal chain. It comes out of the instrument after the preamp, but prior to hitting the tremolo and the tone knobs. I guess if you want to just process that, then you just run the main out through your effects. know how tremolo works, this actually has two settings going along as well as a toggle switch. So what you have with this little knob, there's an outer ring that runs around the knob in the middle. The toggle is simply the push button switch, so I can engage the tremolo on and off just by pressing it. And you can see the light comes on when it's on, and it's steady on when the tremolo is not engaged. Once I engage it, what's happening with tremolo is the signal is panning between the left and right side of the outs, and the ring on the outside is for the depth, the presence of that, or how hard it pans left right. Here it is all the way to the right. And you can hear it soften. All the way to the far right. And then the inner ring, the knob, is the speed or the rate. The tone knob in the middle. So same thing, it has an outer ring for the bass, the low ends. And I find that very, very strong. And then the knob in the middle, coming all the way out, adjusts independently like the tremolo, and it's for the higher frequencies. And between between the tone knob, the frequencies, and the variable voice control, you can get a pretty big range of sounds, and it's pretty cool. Turn the lower back off. Cool. Let's play a little bit. Here we go.